Hello, and welcome to Creative Music Theory 1 Foundations. I'm Joshua Grange, founder of the Echo Guild, and I'll be your instructor for this course. Welcome. Many of you watching have not met me before, so hello.
Hello.
I'm a studio and touring musician, songwriter, producer, and audio engineer. I played music my entire life and started touring professionally when I was about 25 years old. I have been very fortunate to make a career from music. I've gotten to travel around the world, eaten some incredible meals, made lifelong friends who have become like family, all while doing something that I really love. I'm passionate about creativity, art, and beauty, and have made their pursuit my life's work. I'm also passionate about teaching and sharing knowledge. I started the Echo Guild because I saw a serious need for quality music instruction that teaches people not just what to play, but how to be creative, how to develop the skills that artists use when they write and improvise. Most courses use what I call a paint-by-numbers approach to music, where you learn to copy something exactly without learning why you're doing what you're doing. Now, technically, you've made a thing, but it looks exactly like everyone else's thing. Did you actually learn how to do anything, though? Did you learn how to be an artist? Did you actually create something? I don't know. In this course, you'll learn how to write and improvise your own music, all while learning how music works. I use the same fundamentals you'll learn here every day, whether I'm writing music, improvising, recording in the studio, or working with artists to produce their music. The actor and comedian Martin Mull said, "Writing about music is like dancing about architecture." Funny. But using words to describe what you're hearing and how it makes you feel will be an important part of this course. Sadly, I will not make you dance about architecture, but some people do. And maybe you should. Who is this course for? If you're an absolute beginner, this course is for you. You'll be guided step by step, learning the fundamentals of how music works. And by the end of the course, you'll be writing and improvising your own music. If you have experience playing an instrument already, but feel that maybe you've never really learned the basics of music theory the right way, or you've never understood how music theory can help your creativity, then this course is for you. If you're already writing and improvising your own music, but want to brush up on your fundamentals, or if you just want to learn some new techniques and expand your creative toolbox, this course is for you. And lastly, if you're someone that has just always been curious about how music works, maybe it's always seemed like some sort of big, unknowable mystery, then this course is also for you. You do not need to know how to read music to take this course. And if you don't play an instrument at all yet, you can use the custom virtual instruments we've created especially for this course. You'll find links to them within the lesson. They're an easy way to play music without knowing how to play an instrument. And if you are interested in learning how to play an instrument, be sure to check out our instructional courses. During this course, you'll learn the layout of the piano, some basic chords, and the names of all the notes on the piano. And if you do play an instrument, well, good for you. Guitar and piano is always a solid choice. So let's begin with a simple question. What is music theory? A common question I get is, what is music theory? Well, one way to describe it is, music theory is like having X-ray glasses for your ears. It lets you see the shape of music, of something invisible. In a lot of ways, learning music theory is like gaining a new sense. When I listen to music, I can see the inner structures as if I'm looking at a diagram or a map. This lets me, for instance, play along to any song, even if I've never heard it before. This is very useful in the studio. I can listen to a song once and write down the chords of the song as it's playing. I can then be ready to record my part. But it also means that if I hear music in my head, for instance, when I'm composing or improvising, making something up, I can translate what I'm hearing in my head immediately to an instrument. We're not born knowing how to do this. I learned how to do it, and this course will help you learn how to do it too. Music theory is also a very powerful creative tool. When we sit down to create, we don't always hear music in our head. That's normal. And we don't need to. Most times, you just have to begin the process of creating and let it take over, as it always does. Well, music theory gives us a place to start when we want to create. There are no right or wrong ways to use music theory. Music is music, and if you like your creation, that's all that matters. There is no right or wrong when it comes to art. And if you don't believe me, go look up a band called The Shags. I love them. They definitely danced about architecture. 100%. I think most importantly though, music theory is a Rosetta Stone for music and emotion. It'll help you take whatever you're feeling inside on any given day and turn it into music. You'll discover why certain music makes you feel the way it does, and it's different for everybody. The truth is, when it comes to personal taste, there are no rules. In fact, the only wrong answer when it comes to personal taste is if you base yours solely on the opinions of other people. I believe that your greatest asset is that there's only one of you, and there will only ever be one of you. It's your superpower, so use it. Now, before we get started, I just want to give you a basic overview of how this Foundations course is laid out. You're going to be learning how music works, and that means that we start from the very beginning and build our way up, step by step. Module 1 covers the basics. In Module 2, you'll create your first scales. In Module 3, we cover chords. In Module 4 is where you begin to write and improvise your own music. Each chapter includes exercises designed especially to help you build your creative abilities while reinforcing the material. So, you're definitely going to want to complete them after every chapter. I encourage you to experiment often during the course. Go off the beaten path. Take some naps. Drink plenty of water. Learn some rules, but don't forget to break them too. We'll start at the very beginning, Chapter 1, by learning about the basic building block of music: notes.